Welcome to KBHU Weekly Updates for the week of April 17th. I'm Jackie Robles. As of this past Monday, following a public meeting in January and 2 volunteer advisory committee meetings, the South Dakota Game, Fish, and Parks Department is pausing its planning efforts for the proposed Spearfish Canyon State Park and Bismarck Lake acquisition. Since this proposal has been on the table, the department has received overwhelming opposition from the public. We heard lots of feedback, said Katie Serrell, the director of the Parks Division for the Game, Fish, and Parks Department. People said, "We don't want a change. We're fine and we like the way it is." About 500 people attended the first public meeting in January, and around 200 online comments were received, all carrying the same theme of no. Serrell said another consideration to pause its planning process is that the state is having a difficult time getting Black Hills National Forest representatives to the table to discuss the matter. Serrell said in a prepared statement that taking a pause at this time will give GFP, stakeholders, partners, and the general public the opportunity to take a step back and reevaluate these areas and their future. Here at BHSU this week is the Sting in the Spring. Different events will be held all week, so keep an eye out for all the fun activities, specifically the Festival on the Green on Thursday the 20th. This carnival on the campus green will be set up from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. with food, games, inflatables, and more. On Wednesday, April 19th, the second of 3 events to compete to qualify for the 2017 BHSU Earth Day Sustain-a-thon will be taking place through a bicycle tree tour. You can join the BHSU grounds crew leader Eric Hansen and city foreman Tyler Eanes on a bike tour of spectacular and interesting campus and city trees. The tour will meet at the Student Union entrance. If you need to borrow a bike for the tour, you can contact Katie Greer at catherine.greer@bhsu.edu. Also, on April 19th, you have the opportunity to see mentalist Sean Bott at 7 p.m. in Woodburn Hall. The LA Times describes Bott as a crazy mix between Jack Black and Chris Angel. Bott's distinct comedy mind reading has gotten him featured on MTV, Sci-Fi, and CW. This event will be free to all BHSU students with a buzz card. The Northern Hills Chamber Chorale at Black Hills State University will be taking the stage for their spring concert on April 20th at 7:30 p.m. This event will be in Meyer Hall and is free to the public. This weekend, a multitude of BH events will bring the Sting in the Spring festivities to an end. On Saturday, the Yellow Jackets Stampede Rodeo will be held, as well as a spring football game at 10 in the Lyle Hare Stadium, a BHSU alumni volleyball game in the Young Center from 10 to 12, women's softball games at 12 and 2 versus Regis, Colorado, and finally a BHSU band concert in Meyer Hall at 7:30. Women's softball will also be playing Colorado Christian on Sunday, April 23rd at 11 and 1. Be sure to come out and support your fellow BHSU students. This past week, the Fisher Sand and Gravel Shop building located off of Red Hill Road caught fire. After smelling smoke and not knowing the source, those working that day evacuated the building and promptly called 911. After extinguishing the fire and investigating, Spearfish Fire Chief Mark Sachara said that he was unable to find any likely man sources of ignition, and that, in all likelihood, this was caused by lightning. The heat from the fire did damage parts of the roof and trusses, causing the roof to sag on the south side of the building. However, the building was not lost to the fire. 2 firefighters did receive minor injuries, however, no one was seriously hurt. Amanda Voisin, a single mother, veteran, and one of our very own KBHU-TV staff, is currently fighting an incurable cancer. There will be a benefit held for her at the Crow Peak Brewery on April 22nd from 3 to 8 p.m. in hopes to raise funds to support her and her family, as well as her continued care and travel expenses to Omaha, where her treatment is taking place. We wish her a speedy recovery and hope to see her back in the station soon. For more information about the event or donations, you can contact 605-717-1965. KBHU Weekly Updates is a student-produced program. If you have any suggestions for program segments, email us at kbhutv@gmail.com. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. That's all we have for this week. Thank you for watching KBHU Weekly Updates. I'm Jackie Robles.